What is going on, guys? And today we're going to be making a warrior build guide for Kingdoms of Amalur here. Now, I did a previous video on this, and I totally messed up on talking about, not just about, I did talk about the skills, but however, I did not talk about the abilities. But anyways, too much further ado, let's just delve right into this and make sense of everything here on my channel. So here we go. So what we want to do is we want to go to our status and skills, and then overall, like I said before in my previous video that I had to delete, you want to go all the way through blacksmithing, and you want to go all the way through detect hidden, and then by all means go all the way up through persuasion, because there are quests in this game that you will need to use persuasion to use, so that way you can get either some good XP or you can get some really cool stuff in the process as well. It depends on a choice that you want to do so. So that's really cool. Like I said, the mercantile is pretty good, but overall, it's like when you get so much money, basically, I would probably maybe put one or two in mercantile and then be done with it. I wouldn't go all the way through, because if you go all the way through, it says improves buy and sell gold cost at merchants, and then you recover 50% of an item's gold value when you destroy it. So that's really not beneficial. If you really want to do something like that, you can, but I just don't think it's all that benefit. Like I said, just only put 2 perk points into the mercantile and then be done with it. So there you go, pretty much what you're gonna do with this warrior style, pure warrior style in Kingdoms of Amalur. Now, I would say the abilities are, I would highly suggest go through all the abilities in this tree, because once you get much, maybe mid or later game, you will eventually get the higher powers, like celerity, how do you say that? Celerity? There we go. Wrath, and then you will get terror. And so basically I really can't say what these abilities do, because I haven't played a warrior at all in this game, so my apologies on that. But when you first start out, I do highly advise going into skillful defense. Do the harpoon. That's really cool. Pull enemies away from 14 meters away and deals 20 physical damage and 11 piercing damage, so that's really cool. But be careful, it will use up 23% of your mana. Now, if you are going to go with 2 things, you can either go with regular swords with the longsword mastery, or you can go with the great swords, or you can also go with the hammer. For me, I am going with the hammers and with the longswords. And what I will say is that yes, the hammers and the great swords are going to be a lot slower, but they will do much higher damage output than rather just like using the long swords. But however, the enchanting in this game is absolutely busted. It doesn't matter what kind of enchantments that you can put on your weapons, whether if it's electricity, freezing, or fire. It's all really good stuff. This game really does that reminiscence really well done from Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion specifically, rather than Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. But that's just me. So basically, if you want to go more into brutal, I would highly advise going into brutal weaponry, because that will eventually help you with your long swords and your great swords. It's the same thing along with, if you want to go with hammers, you will do spine bender, attack with the hammer while blocking to perform a devastating kick, hook, and smash. So that is great. So what I'm trying to say is that, if you want to do really good amounts of damage with your weapons, whether if you're going with great swords, or hammers, go all the way up with your brutal weaponry. So that, I think that's a really good recommendation. Another thing I would highly suggest of getting as soon as possible, once you get up to level 2 or 3, by all means, get the Quake. That is really going to help you maintain a good stun damage towards your enemies within a full amount of good radius. So that's really a good thing to use as well. So like I said, as you continue leveling up, you want to, like I said, get all the skills. If you're going to go pure warrior, get all the skills. The Hardy Constitution is really going to help you a lot, even more, because not only will it increase your max health, it'll also help you with better elemental resistance capabilities as well. So please pay close attention to that. So But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do here is I'll show you the rest. What here is here for the abilities. You have the Bulwark, you have the Concussive Force, Great Sword Mastery, and then you have Quake, you have Aftershock, you have Relentless Assault, you have Power Strike, Adrenaline Surge. Obviously, you already know Hardy Constitution, War Cry, Terror, Bloodlust, Vengeance, and then you also have Battle Frenzy, Stone Skin, Celerity. Did I say that right? Yeah. Wrath. And there you go. That's pretty much all the abilities that you will heavily invest in. Like I said, if you want to go pure warrior in Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. But anyways, so much further ado, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to reply back if and whenever possible. And stay tuned. And you guys have a good rest of your weekend. All right.